This is your April 2024 housing market update. Now, price growth persists in Calgary as sellers market prevails and sales in April rose by 7% compared to last year to 2,881 units. Now, while the pace of growth did ease compared to earlier in the year, sales remain 37% higher than long-term trends for the month. Much of the growth in sales has occurred for relatively more affordable, higher density products. At the same time, there were 3,491 new listings in April, an 11% gain over last year, but only 3% higher than long-term trends. The rise in new listings compared to sales prevented any further deterioration of the inventory situation. However, with only 2,700 units in inventory, levels are 16% below last year and what is traditionally seen in April. Now, while supplies are still declining, much of the decline has been driven by lower priced homes. This is coming from our chief economist at Creb, Anne-Marie Laurie. And homes priced below $500,000 have reported a 29% decline. Meanwhile, we are seeing supply growth in homes priced above $700,000 consistently increase. Now, persistently high interest rates are driving demand toward more affordable products in the market and at the same time driving listing growth for higher priced properties. With a sales to new listings ratio of 83% and a supply of less than 1 month, conditions continue to favor the seller, driving further price gains in the market. In April, the unadjusted total residential benchmark price reached $603,700, a 1% gain over last month and nearly 10% higher than last year's levels. Now, price gains occurred across all property types and districts in the city. The strongest price growth occurred in the more affordable districts of the city. Okay, let's look at detached homes, which is the most hardest property type to get into in Calgary right now. Now, sales rose by 1% in April compared to last year, and sales gains in the higher price ranges offset the steep decline for homes priced below $600,000, which is related to the lack of listings in the lower price ranges. And while detached new listings did report a year-over-year gain of 10%, detached homes priced below $600,000 saw listings decline by 34%. Adjustments in sales and inventory levels caused the moments of supply to fall further this month. The less than one supply of inventory reflects a market favoring the seller, driving further price growth. In April, the unadjusted benchmark price was $749,000, over 1% higher than last month and 13% higher than 2023 levels. Year-over-year gains were the highest the city's seen in the most affordable areas. All right, now semi-detached properties. Sales in this area, the activity continued to rise in April, contributing to nearly 18% year-to-date growth in sales. The growth in sales was partly due to gains in new listings. However, the growth in new listings did little to change the low inventory situation, as months of supply remained below 1 month for the second month in a row. These persistently tight market conditions have caused further price gains. In April, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $668,000. Nearly 2% higher than last month and 13% higher than levels reported last year. Now, year-over-year price gains ranged from a high of 23% in the East District to a low of 10% in the city center. Okay, let's look at row home sales. Now, they continue to improve in April, contributing to 19% year-to-date gains. At the same time, new listings have improved by 16% so far this year. The gains in new listings did little to change the low inventory situation. Due to sales activity, this has kept sales to new listings ratio high at 93% in the months of inventory below 1 month for the 4th consecutive month. The persistently tight conditions, especially in the lower price ranges, are driving further price growth for row homes. In April, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $458,000, 2% higher than last month and 20% higher than levels reported last year. Both monthly and year-over-year gains were the highest in the most affordable districts of the Northeast and East, where row home prices are still priced below $400,000. Now, apartment condominium sales. In April, these reached 822 units, contributing to year-to-date sales of 2,761 units, a 24% gain. Apartment condominium sales have risen more than any other property type and now represent nearly 30% of all resale activity. This in part has been possibly due to the rise in new listings. April reported 1,050 new listings, helping support a monthly gain in inventory levels in line with seasonal expectations. However, inventory levels remain nearly 13% lower than last year's and are 35% below long-term trends. Like other property types, year-over-year supply declines are driven by the lower price segments of the market, which for apartment condominiums is units priced below $300,000. Overall, persistent sellers market conditions in the lower price ranges are driving further price growth. In April, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $346,000 a month, a gain of over 2% and nearly 18% higher than last April. Now, year-over-year price growth ranged from over 30% in the Northeast and East districts to a low of 13% in the city center.
Okay, let's look and see what's happening around the region in Metro Calgary. Now, Airdrie. Supply continues to be a challenge in the Airdrie market. April reported 219 new listings and 202 sales, keeping the sales to new listings ratio elevated at 92%. This prevented any significant change in the lower inventory environment, and the months of supply remained below 1 month. Persistently tight market conditions have driven further price gains. In April, the unadjusted total residential benchmark price rose by nearly 2% compared to last month and over 10% compared to last year, reaching $549,000. Detached homes account for the majority of sales, and the prices reached $650,000 in April, nearly 12% higher than last year. Let's look at Cochrane. Now, sales in April eased compared to last year. However, this was not enough to offset the gains that occurred earlier in the year. And as year-to-date sales improved by 7%, some of the monthly pullback in April can be related to a drop in the number of new home sales occurring in the resale market. Meanwhile, new listings improved relative to sales, supporting a modest gain in inventory levels. This also helped push the months of supply up to nearly 2 months. Despite the shift, conditions remain relatively tight, causing further price gains. Prices rose across all property types in April. The unadjusted total residential benchmark price reached $561,000, 1% higher than last month and nearly 11% higher than April 2023. Now, Okotoks both saw sales and new listings improved in April compared to last year, but with 89 new listings and 65 sales, inventory levels rose compared to last month and last year. However, inventory levels in the town remain 60% below what is typically on the market at this time of year. Within 1 month of supply, the market continues to favor the seller and is driving further price growth. In April, the unadjusted total residential benchmark price reached $617,000, 1% higher than last month and nearly 8% higher than last year. Prices improved across all property types, with the highest gains occurring for semi-detached and row homes. Now, if you're looking to buy your dream home or make a move to Calgary or the surrounding areas, I can help you simplify the home buying and selling process. My name is Danny Green, and I'm your local Calgary realtor with MV Real Estate Group, RE/MAX First. I specialize in helping homeowners and home buyers navigate the real estate market in Calgary, Alberta, so they can move into a better home and improve their quality of life without worrying about a thing. Now, my email is danny@calgarysagent.com. My phone number is 403-605-6626. You can also DM me on Facebook, just search Danny Green, or you can DM me on my Instagram. My username is @CalgarysAgent. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid, and best practices to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I create lots of educational content, and click on the bell icon so you get notified when a new video comes out. Or again, just reach out. I love helping people, I love real estate, and thank you for watching your April 2024 Calgary housing market update.